Good?
Take a little sip.
Are you drinking anything?
We got a beer. Wreck IPA.
Can you hold it up for the camera, please? Good, that's going to be in focus. Should I point with the pen or no? We just had no pointing with the pen.
I think pointing is good.
The point is
I
good.
don't think you should start pointing.
All right. Hey, Disney, this pitch is for you. I know you're all about the live-action remakes, and this one's gritty. It's got action, adventure, love, betrayal. This is The Ballad of Carpet. Good?
You could use a little bit more energy.
More energy?
Yeah.
Okay. Loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. This is The Ballad of Carpet.
Right. That means
More?
More pep.
More pep than that?
It was not that peppy. You're very serious.
How do I do more pep? I don't know how to do more pep. Hey, Disney, this pitch is for you. We're all about the gritty live-action remakes these days, and this one's got action, adventure, love, betrayal. It's one of the best stories you've got, and it's already in your back pocket. This is The Ballad of Carpet. But who is Carpet? I mean, we all know him from Aladdin. He's witty and clever and dependable, one of my favorite personal characters. But where did he come from? What's his origin story?
My one note will just be vary the eyebrows. You're doing it a little bit, but you're kind of going from between really raised to like, I've got a question.
I think that's how it works, man. So our story takes place 12 years before Aladdin across the desert. Now, before he was Carpet, our main character is a prince named Fahim. And he is strong, he's charismatic, he's brilliant, he's your classic hero. He's actually next in line to the throne and engaged to a commoner. So think Jasmine, but kind of the opposite. I went too fast?
No. Your expressions are now like, I'm excited to, I'm concerned.
That's how I talk.
I know. No, it's not. It's not.
Him and his fiancée, Lyra, they're really happy together. They're living the life. The classic start of a hero's journey. My eyebrows are down, though. Did I end with my eyebrows down?
You did. It's whatever. It's fine.
I like this fireball, though. It's a good thing. So Fahim's father is the Sultan, who's a great leader. And like I said, Fahim is the next in line to the throne. So as father and son, they're really taking back the city from crime. This is their big initiative. Fahim also has an aunt whose name is Ghazi, who's the Sultan's sister. And she's kind of an old mystic type. She's actually mentor to Fahim's fiancée, Lyra. And together, the three of them have a really special bond. Fahim loves to go up and spend time in her tower, looking at artifacts and relics and hearing stories of old magic.
So is magic common in the world? Like, do people believe in it?
I think it's like Game of Thrones, where magic used to exist, and now there's kind of like rumors about, is it real, is it not, and people don't really believe, but it's definitely there. Yeah? Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a Disney movie, and obviously evil's afoot.
It's a foot?
Well, it's like it's the shin and down. Now, Fahim and the Sultan have driven out a lot of criminals, but into this void has come this dark, mystical cult. The Sultan's queen, Sura, is convinced this cult is a non-issue. In fact, she's convinced that magic in general is total bogus, and Fahim shouldn't be even spending time with Ghazi. So Fahim is wildly suspicious of this whole thing, Sura and the evil cult, and he goes to Ghazi for answers. This is strong stuff.
It's straight liquor.
Is it bourbon?
Kind of.
So Fahim makes his way up to the tower, and Ghazi's nowhere to be found when suddenly he's ambushed by this cult. Now they've got Lyra kidnapped, and they've got Fahim at sword point. Now they're surrounded by all of these mystic artifacts, and that's important. But what the cult says is that they have what they came for, which is Lyra, and that Fahim is no longer important to them. So they kill him. They murder him in cold blood, like end of Act 1 of this movie.
Is he in the tower?
Yeah, he's in the tower.
Alright, that needs to be more clear.
Fahim
Sounds
gets
like
up
he
to the
was
tower.
ambushed
Okay.
when he's on his way there.
Here's our origin. Fahim dies kneeling on an ancient relic, the magic carpet. Are you busy? Do I have your full attention?
You don't.
So here's our origin story. Because like I said, Fahim is surrounded by all of these ancient relics when he dies. And actually, at the point of death, he's kneeling on this magic carpet. So when Ghazi bursts in, she finds Lyra kidnapped. She sees Fahim's dead body. But what she actually finds is that his soul is still alive. It's been bound to the magic carpet that he was killed upon. I think other than upon, I had it good.
Yeah, upon's a stupid
Upon's a stupid word. What?
Wait, is he kneeling on the carpet? I thought he like would have like fallen over.
I imagine him at sword point on his knees, like sword to his back.
Oh,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, kill him. Face down. on the floor,
Yeah.
carpet
Okay.
underneath him.
Get that visual. It's important. How do you know that someone's soul is bound to a carpet?
She sees his body there, but this is in my story. Ghazi's actually like this mystic healer, and she can sense that while his body is dead, his soul is still alive. She turns around, and what's there at eye level? The flying carpet. The important thing that I want to get across here is that Fahim was spared from death to save Lyra. It's very powerful magic.
That doesn't make sense.
It is.
It doesn't make sense.
Why? You'd know this if you read the story.
Yeah. Okay, but to properly direct you, I couldn't have that knowledge.
No. So let me do the first. Let me go through these bullets, and then I'll address this. I'll expand on this because I want to get the first parts. So Ghazi knows why this cult would have come to get Lyra. Lyra is a commoner by birth, but one of actually exceptionally high virtue. In the magic community, they're incredibly valuable, known by Ghazi as diamonds in the rough. Ghazi refers to them actually as diamonds in the rough. Beep.
That was just like...
You said make a sound.
I didn't.
I'm like 4 shots in.
There you go.
One of those?
That's what we need.
That's what we need. More scat. I've been saying that for years. All
I have
right.
a t-shirt that says that.
More scat? Less scat.
A lot of people want to fight you when you have that shirt on. You can't drink all of that fireball before the end of it.
I wasn't. So what Ghazi also knows is why Fahim was bound to the carpet. He was killed at the exact time of watching Lyra be kidnapped, feeling such love and such vengeance that his soul was given a second chance to find Lyra, find his love, and get her back. It's an insanely powerful gift. Like, can you picture this?
What?
Being a carpet?
No, it doesn't seem powerful. It seems very difficult.
It's difficult, but like, man. Okay. I'll get to it. But actually, like, sneaking under doors, and a guard walks by and carpet's lying there, and the guard walks on him, and the carpet trips him up, and then rolls him into a fire. That's cool.
That's very cool.
That's what I'm picturing. While Ghazi is training Fahim, they actually track down a little bit more of intel. A bit more intel. They track down some
a
intel.
little more intel. They have intel.
They realize that the cult also stole another mystic artifact, a small golden scarab. Actually, 2 golden scarabs, puzzle pieced together. Like from Aladdin. Was that clear?
Yeah.
I feel drunk, man.
Yeah!
I'm gonna drink a little bit more.
Is it from Ghazi that they stole it?
In my story, which you haven't read, yes, it is from Ghazi.
Bring up the story. The viewers haven't seen the story.
I'm gonna post the story on my blog.
Not everyone will have read the story.
It's synergy, man. Synergy. If you read the story, yes, it is Ghazi's scarab, because the story is a short story and I cut out a lot of the exposition.
Okay, but so I'm just saying they tracked down a bit more intel. Seems like they did some sleuthing.
Yes.
But really, they just realized that something was missing from Ghazi's tower.
But in the movie, they learned this through the training missions that Carpet goes on. Right? And just like that, Ghazi knows where they took Lyra, and Fahim is off to the Cave of Wonders.
Bam.
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 Now, this is probably before he's ready. He's not fully trained. But still, he has a lot of power. He's got a lot of abilities. And he knows that his one sole purpose in this second life that he's given is to track down this cult and save Lyra. So here's our climax. It's the thick of night across the desert, and Fahim is bolting after this cult on horseback. Now, one by one, he's finding them in this caravan, and he has to take them out. And this is where our huge action scenes come in.
No.
Read my story, because I do a really good job describing this.
I'm sure you do, but that's not what we're doing here.
I know, okay. Starry Night. Arabian Night. I can't say that, that's copyrighted.
This whole thing is copyrighted.
That's not true. Maybe.
I mean, it's not
Copyrighted. It's copyrighted by me.
This intellectual property is owned by Disney.
Magic carpets are not unique to Disney, though. Fahim battles his way to the front of this caravan, and what does he find? It's Queen Sura, who's actually an evil sorceress. She has Lyra there, using her to enter the Cave of Wonders. Sura and Lyra, different words.
Sura and Lyra.
Sura means snake in Arabic. Don't fact check that.
Why do they need Lyra? Why do they need Lyra?
A diamond, because they need only a diamond in the rough can enter the cave. Were you asking that so it was on camera?
Yeah, but I didn't say it very well.
So Lyra is now being held at sword point in front of the opening of this magic cave and resisting at all costs. She's saying she would rather die than help Sura or this evil cult enter the cave. And Sura snaps. She kills Lyra then. She kills Lyra right there. Kills Lyra then and there. Kills Lyra. She kills Lyra. And Sura snaps. She kills Lyra right on the spot, right in front of Fahim. Queen Sura realizes that they can't force a diamond in the rough to enter this cave. They need to trick one. So she orders her minions to go get the scarabs and take them across the desert to their leader in Agrabah. Leader in Agrabah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Haven't we heard of Agrabah before? Skip-it-a-bow.
Yeah, more scat.
More scat.
Hashtag more scat.
As the goons are grabbing the scarabs, Fahim and Sura finally do battle. And imagine the cave is collapsing in under itself, spatting sand everywhere, and you've got the evil sorceress and the magic carpet dueling to the death. As the cave is closing behind them, Fahim defeats Sura, and he has the chance to kill her right there when Ghazi arrives. Now Ghazi shouts to Fahim that he should not waste his gift like this, that he was given a second chance as the magic carpet, and that he might not be able to save Lyra, but he should not waste his power. So Fahim realizes that if he couldn't save Lyra, he needs to save the next diamond in the rough. One that might not be as strong as Lyra was, and one that might not be so lucky as to avoid the cult and avoid the cave. At the last second, Fahim bolts down into the Cave of Wonders as it collapses behind him. And that's where he must wait until the next diamond in the rough comes along. That's the one he needs to save. So that's the end. I mean, this is 12 years before Aladdin takes place. Fahim, as the carpet, is trapped in the cave, waiting for the next diamond in the rough to come along. And what we've created, Disney, is this huge new world. I mean, a whole new world.
A whole new world, yeah.
What we've created together is a whole new world. You've seen it in Aladdin, but let's flush it out. Where did the magic come from? What do the people actually do and say and look like? It's really gritty and it's really real, but it's so robust.
One question is, I thought that Carpet was like as old as the genie was. I'm pretty sure the genie said something about him recognizing him.
This is not the first time the carpet has bonded to someone. This particular carpet you learn throughout the story is actually an ancient vessel for heroes who need a second chance in life. So, yes, Fahim has bound to it now, but there's many other instances throughout the millennia of heroes bonding to the carpet. So Genie recognizes the carpet itself, but Fahim is kind of a new angle. That's it for the story.
Damn!
Now it's just about this next one called Share. Share.
Share.
Share.
Subscribe.
Share.
Oh, like Sunny and Share.
What? No, let's share the musician. I'm just going to say, I don't even know any videos. If you like this story, visit, what's the name of my blog? If you liked what I talked about here, I've actually written this up as a short story on my blog, sonofapitch.blog.wordpress.com. Please share your thoughts. Come back for more. There's going to be a lot more pitches on this channel. If you like what I was talking about and want to get in touch, it's sonofapitch.contact@gmail.com. And yeah, share, like, subscribe. I hope this was something good, and I will hopefully share more. Arrivederci. I'm drunk, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna promise. You wanna come to Black Whiskey?
To where?
I'm going to Black Whiskey.
Where's that?
It's down 16th Street or down 14th. Down 14th.